everyone. Welcome to Camille Street, episode number 9. Woo! You guys, this is episode number 9. Can you believe it? I have been doing this for 9 weeks straight on Monday, and I have stayed consistent with great topics. Yeah, I gotta blow myself a kiss. Anyways, today's topic will be self accountability. And how do you hold yourself accountable? Now, you all, I'm unsure if you guys been following me for quite some time, but in 2018, I had my very first inspirational summit, and the topic was self accountability. Yes, you heard me right. 2018, August of 2018, I had my first inspirational summit, and it was self accountability. And that is literally when I started making sure I took accountability for every action that I took. Now, mind you, a lot of the times we all move through life unknowing our actions and blaming our actions on other people, when in reality, we act how we act regardless of others. Okay, yeah, y'all heard me. We can tend to act how we act regardless of how someone else is treating us. I've noticed it too a lot of times where you may be in a conversation with someone and you speak one way, but then when they go and repeat what you say, it's heightened. It's more like an attitude when you were really just giving a suggestion, right? So at the end of the day, it was that person's own action. It wasn't what the other person said that caused them to state what they said in an elevated or angry way. It was that person. And a lot of the times, we as people are unable to see ourselves. Yeah, I'm going to say it again for the people in the back that may not be able to hear me. A lot of the times, we go about our life unable to see ourselves. And then we're always placing the blame on someone else. Well, that is when your own self accountability should come in. But I'm going to tell y'all, it takes a strong man or woman to hold themselves accountable for how they act. And even if you blame your actions on someone else, you got to think about it. You allowed someone else so much power over you that they were able to make you react in a way that you may not normally react, or you may normally react like that. You just don't see yourself. See, the power in being accountable for your own actions is being able to see when you are at fault, taking accountability and moving forward with growth. Because once you are able to see when someone is trying to push that button, or when someone is trying to get a rouse out of you, or someone is creating a conversation that could cause friction, you will be able to see it. And you will be able to see how you want to contain your own emotion and your own action during that interaction or conversation. A lot of the times when we get into conversations with strangers or other people, we're feeling their energy. And then sometimes we'll react off of their energy. However, the key to growth is being able to listen and receive the message as opposed to listening to respond with your own. Y'all heard me. It is best to listen, and then you can actually hear that person as opposed to already feeling like you already know what you're going to say. And I was a victim. I was one of those. I had that personality trait, and I'll call it a disorder. I had that personality trait of borderline narcissist where I'm always right and I'm not going to change for anybody. And this is who I am and this is who I'm going to be. Oh, yeah, I was one of those. However, growth came in my life. Me being able to see me came in my life. However, it took me wanting to see me to change my life. You guys, I used to have such a good attitude at times and a bad attitude at times, because just know it's a polarity in life, baby. As above, so below. However, when you can see that part of yourself, that's when you can work on correcting that part of yourself. I have grown to learn that the only thing that is constant is change. Okay? Your attitude may not be constant, but guess what? It's going to change every day. Your motion may not be constant, but you will change your motion in some way every single day. And once you start to realize that your actions play a major role in how you are perceived and how you perceive life. We all used to say, well, because I was born in the 70s, they used to say perception is 10% of reality. But the reality of it is that everybody's perception is their own reality. Now, if you were able to see you and check you, then you are living a fantastic reality, my friend. Welcome to the team. Because it takes a lot of growth. It takes a lot of self accountability, and it takes a lot of pointing the finger at yourself. Because when you start blaming someone else for your actions and how you move, you, my friend, are a narcissist, and I could care less how you want to spin it. Because that means, just so y'all know for the people in the back, narcissists only care about themselves. And they always think that everything happened to them and they're the biggest victim, and they never, ever, ever see how they played a part in what happened to them. They will blame every single body in their body mama, as opposed to looking in the mirror and saying, damn, that was all me. But when I tell you, my friend, when you can get to that level of growth and self-accountability and perception, self-perception, you made it. You made it, you made it, yeah, friend, you made it, you made it, you made it. Now all you gotta do is continue to grow. Grow those roots out of that pot that you may have yourself stuck in. Grow those roots so far that they stretch and touch somebody else that's stuck in a pot to help that root want to grow. Well, we know what time it is, you guys. I have to say this for my close because it's important. The first step to growth is changing your perspective. That's the first step. And once you're able to change your perspective, start looking at you. Start looking at how you move. Because in all honesty, that's what I did. I got to see about my behavioral traits, and I started looking at them. And once I noticed, damn, Camille, you didn't have to say it like that. Or, Dad, why did you even say that? That's how I started. I started by checking myself internally. And then they started to show themselves externally. And that's when the more I got to see my growth. And that's what you will see if you choose to. My friends, I'm going to leave you with this. Leap without doubt. Speak without judgment. And take a jump off that cliff without fear, because your destiny is waiting for you to take a leap of faith, and it starts inside. So once you start holding yourself accountable for what you do in every single aspect of your life, you will continue to stay inspired, my friend. You heard me. You will continue to stay inspired, my friend. Thank you guys so much for coming to Camille Street. Episode 9 is one for the books, self-accountability, and it should never have you shook. Hold yourself accountable. Perception is 100% of everything. So make sure that what you are perceiving is something that is truly meant to perceive. Get inspired, y'all.